right, today we're gonna make bean burgers. Bean burgers are especially hearty for a no-meat meal. You can make a batch and freeze it and take it out one at a time when you're ready to use them. So they're really versatile for that reason. And also, if you live in a household where there's a lot of meat eaters, it's a really good meal to have at the same time that everybody else is having some kind of meat. So the trick I found to bean burgers is to make sure that you mix up your dry ingredients first really thoroughly, and then mix in your beans, onions, mushrooms, whatever veggies you're going to put in it, because you don't want to over blend it. If you put all those things in, the beans and onions, mushrooms, all of that wet ingredients second, and you over blend it, what you get is a paste. So you really want it a little bit chunky, and you want to be able to have everything blended first, especially the seasonings, so that you don't have to blend the beans and the other mixture too long. Okay, let me just show you what we're going to use for this. This recipe is from nutritionfacts.org, and a couple things are good to have prepped a little bit ahead. One would be your onions and your mushrooms, to have them prepped a little bit ahead of time. You can chop the parsley, of course, ahead, and chop the nuts. And then this is the savory spice blend that is on their website, and I have that prepared ahead of time also, and that'll make this go really fast. And so in this recipe, the dry ingredients are on the left. They're going to be the sprouted oats, which are just rolled oats, really. The ground flaxseed, nutritional yeast. There'll be some chopped nuts. I'm going to use pecans because I don't have the walnuts that the recipe called for. I'm going to use the savory spice blend. And then the other spices are going to be onion and garlic powder, turmeric, and paprika. So those will be the spices. Over here in the wet ingredients, I have the parsley, onions, mushrooms, the beans, black beans. I'll be using a little bit of white miso and some tahini. So, and I'll put all of this in the blender, dry ingredients first, mixed really well, wet ingredients after that, and mix just until they're mixed enough to still have a mixture that is somewhat chunky. And then I'll form the burgers, put them on a parchment, and I'm going to bake them so I don't have to turn them or anything. If I wasn't going to bake them, then I would just put them on the parchment paper and freeze them that way, and then you can take them out one at a time to bake later. This is what the mixture looks like after I've put all those ingredients in, and this time it's not like a paste. It's a little more chunky, like I would like it to be, and it sticks together really well. I should show you that too. It sticks together. I added a tablespoon of a little bit of moisture to it, but it sticks together pretty well. So I'm going to make some patties and then get ready to bake it. So I formed 6 patties out of that recipe, although it does call for 4, not 6. But these are about the size that I'll eat, so that'll be a good size for me. I'm going to bake one now and try it out with some Ezekiel bread that's like an English muffin. And then the rest I'm going to freeze. So I just took it out of the oven, and I have an Ezekiel bun that I put it on. It holds together really nicely. It's kind of warm right now, but holds together very nicely. You can put any kind of sauce you want on it. I'm going to have it with a salad and a little bit of sauerkraut. Should be delicious.